What first intrigued you to work for the Parks Department of Burlingame?
Well, first and foremost, it was a matter of just getting some stability in my life and to pay the bills. And then on top of that, basically, I like to think that I have a green thumb. I've always liked being outside, taking care of lawns, trees, plants, kind of irrigation, aerating fields. Basically, just having everything look green was something that attracted to me. And sure enough, it ended up being a career for me.
How do you think your job helps the environment?
Well, I work for a park department. I'm a landscape maintenance tool worker, and what we do is basically maintain the parks and schools that we have around us. Our job is to basically make sure everything is pretty pristine, from all trees, lawns, hedges, anything around. We prune, keep everything elevated. It's out of people's way. We make sure there's no dog feces on the ground. We try to pick that up and keep everything pretty much clean, and just make people want to come back to the park. Our main goal is to keep everything clean, and so that part would be basically how we try to keep the environment. That's what our job is to make sure the parks are pretty pristine.
What is the most satisfying part of your job?
Well, a lot of things, but for one is basically to have their family members bring their kids to the park, and I take great pride in having the parks look pristine and really good, from the playgrounds to all the parks, the lawns, the bathrooms, the pathways, all the trees that we have. We're a big tree city. We're a love hugging city, and just to keep everything nice, to make people not only want to come to parks but come live in the city that I work for.
How have you seen the effects of litter in the parks that you work at?
Oh man, that's one of the biggest things that we have problems with. That's one of the main reasons why we are employed. We have to go every day, sometimes twice a day, to parks to keep an eye on garbage, from crows coming to raccoons going into the trash cans and basically take them out and just scattering them all over the parks. So we have to keep a big eye on that, as well as bathrooms. Some people leave a lot of stuff all over the bathrooms, and in a sense, we're basically looking out for the people that come to parks, because sometimes we have to watch over them, and some people have a tendency of being litter bugs. And so that's where we come in, and we try to make the park look back to the form that it needs to be on a daily basis.
What is the most important aspect of your job?
Most important aspect of my job, everything. I would say the safety that people have when they come to our parks, the customer service that we give the public eye, but also the community that lives here, that they can count on us on anything. They can come walk down the street and ask us any question, from the trees to the ball fields to the parks to any kind of schools. Basically a place where they can recreate, the word, and just feel like they made the right choice to come live here, and be able to feel comfortable being outside, and enjoy what they have, just kind of like the way I feel being outside, and enjoying what I do. Yeah.